Hey, what's up guys, Matt here from TechRate Reviews, and the first day or day 0 of CES 2015 just closed down, and if you've been trying to keep track of it, you've probably seen hundreds of articles and dozens of YouTube videos completely flooding your inbox, so I'm making this video to help you keep track of what products are actually important and that you may see in this near future, and that's why I'm counting down the top 5 products of CES 2015 on day 0. So last year, Nvidia announced the Tegra K1 chip, and this is one of the most powerful processors you can get in any device, any mobile device these days, and it is in things such as the Nexus 9, but yesterday they announced the X1, and this is an upgraded version of the K1, and they say it'll offer Xbox One-like performance on mobile devices, and the other use they have for it is in cars. So for features such as driver assist, where you need to process cameras from multiple different angles in the car all at once, they say this processor can handle the streams from all those cameras at once and output useful data to help you drive your car better. Announcement number 2 was Broadwell. So if you remember when Intel announced Haswell, that led to a major boost in battery of ultrabooks such as the MacBook Air, and that's how the 13-inch MacBook Air is able to get up to 12 hours of battery life. But recently they just announced Broadwell, and that's the next generation of the processors for desktops and laptops, but they say this will offer another 1.5 hours of battery. So if you didn't think it could get any better, with the same capacity battery, laptops would be able to get up to an hour and a half more of screen on time, and in addition they say it has 20% better graphics processing and can render videos up to 50% faster. If you're like me, you absolutely love the Chromecast, how it's so easy to put content onto a TV or monitor, put Netflix, YouTube, all from your phone and have control. But the problem is, if you want to just stream music only to something like a speaker, there's really hasn't been a good way to do that without a bunch of weird splitters and connectors. But now with Google Cast, Google is promising to have manufacturers integrate it right into speakers and soundbars. So from your phone, you could, if you have a Sonos or something, you can just stream right to that, and it works so far with apps such as Google Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio. I haven't heard anything about Spotify soon, but I'd imagine it will be coming and they'll be updating their app very soon if this technology does take off. So far, wireless charging has been pretty limited because the range is probably only a couple inches at very most, and it basically has to be placed directly on, and if you have a case, that can lead to some serious problems with wireless charging. But the new Watt Up system promises to charge your phone from up to 20 feet away, and I think this is great because if you just had one of these in a room or something, whenever you're in that room, your phone would automatically be charging. Put one in your bedroom, you never have to think about plugging your phone in. And if these got put in more places, your phone could just be charging when you walk to your friend's house and you wouldn't even have to think about it. So I'm really excited about this personally. I've been using wireless charging on my Nexus 7, but I think this is really the next step for wireless charging. It will make this technology a lot more prevalent. So right here, this is my daily driver. It's the LG G2, and it's a bit of an older phone at this point, but it was the first phone to introduce the back power button. And with the G3, G Flex, and now the G Flex 2, LG's been continuing that trend. And personally, I really like it, but obviously the cool thing about the G Flex 2 is it's curved, so it has the same screen size as the LG G3, just with an additional curve. And I think this is a huge improvement over the G Flex, because if you remember, the G Flex, the original G Flex, had a 6-inch 720p screen, and that just didn't look very good because now we have 5-inch screens that are 1080p or higher resolution. So 720p on a 6-inch screen wasn't really that great, but they've made the phone a lot more holdable now by shrinking the screen size down to 5.5 inches and putting a 1080p display on it. So I think this is a big step forward for the curved and flexible devices because it's a more reasonable size, and I think people will actually buy this, just an average person going to buy it because they'll think the curve is cool. And additionally, with the G Flex 2, they upgraded the SelfHealing Back that was included in the original G Flex. So they now claim if you scratch the back with like a key or something, it will self-heal within 10 seconds or sooner. And if you remember the old G Flex, it probably took a couple minutes and you had to like rub it to heat it up to speed up that process. But now if you do it, you can just leave it in your pocket and in 10 seconds, very minor scratches will be gone and you don't really have to worry about that as much. So I hope you guys liked this quick recap of CES Day 0. I just made it because I know it's really hard to sort through all of the content that you're getting in your YouTube videos. So if you like this video, make sure to share it. It really does help out, and I'm hoping to make one for the CES Day 1, which is actually the second day of CES, and I'll have that uploaded very soon to help you recap the best products of that day. So once again, thank you for watching, subscribe, like, comment, all of that, and I'll see you guys in the next video.